What's the alternative? You allow these people, backed by Iran, to continue to jeopardize our lives, or at least our livelihoods. You allow them to attack ships with no reprisals and therefore drive up the price of transport, the price of oil, the price of goods, the price of everything. That resumption in shipping through the Red Sea, absolutely intrinsic to world trade. But I have so many ghosts of opinions past. In many ways, the people least helpful on mornings like this are the people that are adamant about everything within 3 seconds of the facts emerging. Oh, I'm absolutely... And that's how you end up supporting Assad accidentally, if you like, or claiming that the white helmets in Syria were parts of a conspiracy. This desperation, it's a human desperation. It must be evolutionary. This desperation never to be wrong, to back yourself even when you know your back's to the wall, even when you know you're digging a deep, deep hole. You stay there. You stay there arguing and desperately claiming this or claiming that. And yet, the world is a complicated place, and never more so, perhaps, than when we look at issues like this. So I'll say it. I don't think that this was necessarily the wrong thing to do. But I'm haunted by ghosts of opinions past, and I'm acutely conscious of this combination of American and British intervention being an increasingly worrying phenomenon. This is a civil war, as I've said. It's a civil war between Iranian-backed, you call them terrorists if you prefer. It's always an interesting word, isn't it? Nelson Mandela was a terrorist, according to very senior British politicians, and the British-backed Saudis, or rather the Saudi-backed government in Yemen. Saudi leadership fits most definitions of murderous despot, but they're our friends, so we don't use words like that. That's what I mean by it being complicated. A Sunni-Shia battle that is a proxy for Saudi Arabia versus Iran, which is essentially a distillation of centuries of conflict in the Middle East, which we have sided with and against entirely according to self-interest. When Iraq was fighting Iran, we were on the side of Iraq. When Iraq invaded Kuwait, we invaded Iraq. And so I don't know. But I think this was probably the right thing to do.